My dad always raced as an amateur and as a kid back in the day. So, when we were babies, we were always at the track. I think we started riding at 3 years old on a PW50 and never really took it serious. We never went and raced all the big amateur nationals. And then I went to regular school most of my childhood, all the way up until 9th grade, and then that's when the turning point went when I started racing amateur full time. And then, we saw some potential, and that's when it took off from there.
I always brought 2 PW50s because, back then they broke. Weston used to go in the van and start the PW50 up on the stand and hold it wide open in the van. And did he not know if the thing went back, it would have went wide open into the front of the van. So like all of our friends back then used to just have to go over there and turn it off, take them off the bike. So then one day I got tired of it and we were at Paris and I just said, go. Put gear on him and said, go ride, race. And he did.
09 was my first national after winning Loretta's, and I didn't get much support from that. So we jumped into, we went from Yamaha's and we bought 2 Hondas, and we went racing with that. We showed up to Glen Helen, just privateer, and I think I went 2 top 10s for, I think, 9th overall for first national. Really, a lot of these privateers, they don't ever make goals. They don't ever have something that they want to achieve. All they would think about is, I just want to show up and make the main and make $1,000 from coming up first or last in the LCQ. So it's like, for them, it's just to be there, just to say, I showed up and I raced Supercross. Where it's like, or me, I had goals set out for a 5-year plan of where I wanted to be in so many years, and that's how I was successful in it, as well as having, support from family and sponsors and all that stuff to get you there. But the biggest thing was just having the mentality and the drive to make it to that spot, not just show up to the races and want to make the main and that's it. You know what I mean? That's where the difference is between the privateers now that are racing and when I was racing. I was going somewhere. I had a journey planned out where I was going.
It was a jealousy thing for us growing up and seeing Bowers with 8 Hondas in the back of a trailer, seeing Baggett with 9 Kawasaki's and Wilson and everybody else, and we're buying everything. That was a hard thing to swallow, but when you're a kid that has to work your butt off for it and earn everything, you respect it better and you'll do better. There was a lot of kids back then that had everything, the big show haulers, everything that didn't even make it.
I mean, yeah, there was handfuls of times where me and my dad just had full blowouts of just just frustration more or less, because if I wasn't doing good, or we had just issues at the races getting there, or just making the mains or making the races. We definitely had, personally me, I've through that whole point, I've had numerous times where I'm just like, this isn't going to work out, I'm never going to get a ride, we're never going to get help, I might as well just quit. But it's I don't have that quitting mentality in me, just the way I was raised, and that was the kind of thing, and just having my dad behind me and the family behind me and the certain people behind me that just kind of keep you going, even where you do kind of want to quit. You just got to just keep going, and that's the only option that I've ever really had. So just sticking with that and keep on fighting. And even though people are telling me, yeah, you'll never get a factory ride, or just hang on, we don't have room right now, or this or that. I've heard every excuse in the books of whatnot, and that alone could have torn anybody apart and made them quit. But I had, like I said, a different plan.